Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
We are alive.
Yes. I feel like you would know that if you follow us,
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe they think I'm dead, but
Well, yeah, you're not very social media-y.
no.
It's okay.
I like look at stuff. I don't just really post stuff.
Do you think this is so off topic, but do you think it's a generational thing? Because I feel the younger generation, and might be aging me, like my brother has 1,000 followers, but has 4 posts. I'm like, what? Like, what the heck?
Maybe, okay. Well, I post more on Facebook. It's like pictures of Eliza, like for my family and friends to see.
Yeah.
And I feel like Instagram, like it's not, I don't know, like I don't have any like crazy content to share.
Yeah, but I would disagree.
It's also just Eliza.
Because I like all your posts.
I know, but it's also like, it's just Eliza. So like if you follow me, it's mostly just my kid.
But you were private are you private?
I'm still private.
Oh yeah, see, so I guess it makes sense. And it's fine, like no judgment,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, my husband got hacked.
Oh yeah.
And ever since then, I'm like, I don't know, paranoid, so I'm private.
Remember when he got hacked and then his hacker was sending me a message and Nelson was sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. But no, we didn't die.
Yeah.
I was living life.
Yeah. I feel like September was just like, I feel like we say this for a lot, but September was a blur.
I don't even remember it. I don't even know what I did. What did I do? You were gone.
Yeah.
And I was living here, but I don't know. I think, though, maybe September was a little bit, like, different. I feel like the world, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I think I don't remember a lot of everything going on because it's just, like, crazy right now.
Yeah. I think also in the past few years and this year, like, it's different from when we were growing up. I feel like September was cold.
Yeah,
You know
I think, yeah.
And now, since the weather, I feel like summer like bleeds into September.
Yeah,
that
it's
it
just
kind of
like weird.
blur, and then
It's like summer, fall, but mostly summer.
Yeah. My AC was on the entire month of September.
Yeah. I just turned it. My house doesn't feel cold, does it?
No, it does not.
It's
feel
like
that cold.
normal.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe that factored into September, but
Yeah, but you were gone.
yes, we were in Mexico. My family is from Mexico. Both my mom and my dad are from there. And I hadn't been in 11 years.
That's awesome.
And so we took our boys, and it was so much fun. This is actually something new. I think I'm going to make a book, which it's not going to be like a written book, but we took a lot of pictures. I posted some on my page, so if you follow me, you can see that. But I'm going to take some of the pictures that I edited of the scenery and make it into a book, maybe like an Amazon book, not something super big, but I want to publish it because there's so many people that I know personally who haven't been able to go back to Mexico, or like for financial reasons, like different times of different reasons. And they reached out to me and they're like, we want to see more photos. And I'm like, I want you to have the book. Like, take these pictures and have them. And so I'm gonna print one for myself, and this is how it came about. I wanted to print a picture book, like
For your time there,
for my kids, because they love looking at pictures. For my mom, 2 for my mom, 1 for her here, 1 for her to take to Mexico, and then 1 for my uncle who's in Mexico. And then I was like, what? I think other people, I mean, it's not gonna be a national bestseller, but like a lot of people that I know would probably want to buy the book.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This random side
But that
project.
took up most of your September.
Yeah, we were there for 10 days.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of time that we spent there, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super fun watching all like the Instagram, like stories and posts, and I mean we Snapchatted the whole time.
Yes, we kept our streak.
Yeah.
It was funny though because, I didn't have to convince Brian to go, but one of his stipulations was like, I want to be able to wrestle, like at one point in Mexico. Yeah. And it was so hard to find something.
Oh, really?
We ended up finding something towards the end of the trip, but it was in the capital of the state that my parents are from. And we were only there 1 day at the beginning and 1 day at the end. Okay. But finally, Brian got in touch with it's a MMA. Sure. But there's wrestling goes on there. Yeah. And so if we ever go back, we're going to stay more time in the city, like maybe split our time so that they can train at the beginning and train at the end of the trip. Just because the way that we see it, and mostly my husband, but I'm of the same mind that if it can build, it's like a way to build a relationship. Like they could have friends who are in Mexico, you know what I mean, who are wrestlers, and that's how they connected through wrestling. So that's something that we'll maybe look into for next time.
That's what we've been doing. Yes. Now it's Folkstyle season.
Yes.
Basically, it's preseason everywhere.
Yeah.
And no one is actually like in it to win it yet.
I think maybe college started this week, some places,
but like, you know, mostly preseason. Oh yeah, it's October. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but how do we feel about Folkstyle?
I think, okay, update for our family.
Yeah.
Wrestling is going to look slightly different this year for us. So my husband, it's public. So I think last episode, I was kind of like, wrestling might look different this year, but like it's going to look different for us. My husband stepped down as the assistant coach for the high school.
Yes.
And he is going to just be a volunteer assistant. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So just taking some time down from high school and then also going to be helping at the club now. So I don't really know what wrestling season is going to look like for us. It won't necessarily change for me and Eliza, but it's going to be different having Nelson home after school sometimes and gone at night, like, but not at duels all the time or crazy tournaments or anything like that. So it'll be different for sure. It'll be an adjustment for him, adjustment for us, but that's kind of, so when we get further into the episode of like what to expect, I don't even know what to expect this year. So I don't really, I guess I could take advice from you, but I feel like club, but like I've also been a part of the club. Yeah. So it's not anything super crazy, but it will look different for our family this year. So
I feel like that might be good since we always talk about what we hate about the winter months is like the fact that the sun is non-existent.
Yeah.
You know, it goes down so early, but if you're able to see, if you guys are able to spend like family time in the day.
Yes.
You know what
that's
I mean?
why I'm like really excited.
That might be something.
Because normally the craziest part of wrestling season last year for me was getting home with the baby, because she was a baby. Now she's a crazy toddler. But getting home with the baby, then feeding the dog, taking the dog out, either pumping and then quick putting her down for a nap. Yeah. Well, we co-slept, but quick co-sleep nap, or like making dinner and then when am I going to quick get a shower in, or this and that, and when am I going to do this, because Nelson's not going to go home until this time, and then we got to, go to bed. And
dark.
And it was crazy. The after school is always so crazy. It's a little clearly different now. We get home, she plops and plays, and Willow's crazy still and like that. But I'm excited. And I joke with my husband because I don't really think this year he'll fully be away from the high school as much as he thinks he is. But it's like a good transition for us. Yeah. And it's a good like trial, and so I'm looking forward to having him home. I hope he knows that. Love you. But yeah, so that's kind of like, I guess, the news from my family. But I alluded to it kind of, and like people kind of knew, but that will be new. Yeah. So I'm excited, and Eliza will be at a fun age now to go to things. So that's what I'm also like. Yeah. Can't get away from that 6:30 bedtime, but we will try our best. We'll be able to go to more club things now. We dropped a few naps, so I'm looking, and I'm not pumping anymore. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to being able to go to more this year. Sure. I already have some purple clothes for her, but I'm excited. So like, it's Folkstyle, but like I haven't hardly been in any wrestling scene. So I'm almost just like, I don't even care.
I think for us, I've alluded, or not alluded, we've told people before, my kids prefer the Olympic styles. And I think it's a combination of a lot of things. It's a combination of like Nelson's influence. It's a combination of the success that they have, in those styles and just their personalities. But they're also like successful in folk style. Yeah. But we just joke that we like the other ones better. Yeah. So folk style, I think I like because it's something that the community does. Like, sure, that makes sense. The Olympic styles, I feel like a lot of kids, not lose them, but they go to other sports and the world just kind of moves on. But during folk style, it's college, it's middle school, it's kids, it's high school. So the wrestling is more like centered and focused. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Our will look a little bit different. Shiloh is wrestling, so my youngest is.
I was just going to ask, is he starting this year?
He got his wrestling card. He's super excited, and so he will be at the club. So my kids will all be practice 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I also go to do like club stuff, collect raffle tickets, different things like that. But once that slows down, I will be at home by myself.
Oh. You mean here?
I mean here. That's going to be completely different. And then, flip side, at tournaments, it's going to be even crazier because we're going to have 2 tots, a bantam, and an intermediate. So it's going to be like, we'll have a lot of kids wrestling up at one time. So that should be fun.
I'll be there to take videos of another kid so you're at the other match.
Vertically. Vertically. Yeah, so that will be different for us this time around. But it's exciting. Fun. But as far as like responsibilities and stuff, I feel like it'll be pretty similar. But my in-laws live across the street, so maybe not.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, this will be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh,
I sent her a reel. What was it, a week ago?
I don't know.
That was like, you and your best friend need to go to Costco and get a bunch of food and meal prep 16 casseroles for the winter. I'm like, we're doing this.
Yes, because
just have a full day of cooking. We can do it at my house.
Yeah, just deal.
Make up all the meals and put them in the chest freezer.
Yeah, I feel like I
don't want to cook.
I'm not as good as that as a lot of people. I know there are a lot of like moms out there who I know who are so good at continuing to like cook home cooked meals, well, all the time. But during wrestling season, I feel like that is a challenge for myself because I'm so tired that I don't want to do that. And so like if you guys have tips on that, please, I mean, that's a good one to meal prep. Like at least you have maybe, if you do one per week, how many weeks are during wrestling season? I don't know, whatever.
16 at least.
But I know a mom, she's from Tennessee, and I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants to be mentioned. She has twins and they wrestle and at tennis, and she takes a crock pot with her to the tournament for them to keep eating like healthy and like, I'm like, that is amazing. Like, how do I get that kind of motivation? Because I struggle.
I don't even have, so as you're saying this, you don't have motivation during the wrestling season. I don't have motivation through the year.
I mean,
well, I did cook a lasagna last week, so that was big.
Yeah.
But, we need to get our life together.
Oh, yeah. Because winter.
You're really good at making soup.
That's what I was gonna say. In the winter, a soup. I make one big pot of soup a week, and that's just like a supplement. Like if I didn't cook, we're eating soup, or we're eating soup, and then at the end, if nobody wants it, then the dogs get it. So like it's a whole raw thing. Yeah. But soup. But other than that,
we'll make some casseroles.
Soup. I love soup. Yeah.
We'll make some casseroles.
Yeah.
I believe in us. We need my sister.
Yes.
And we need Emily.
Oh, Emily
Can we phone some friends?
Emily is always, I'm always like, what are you cooking for dinner? And then remember, and then she'll like, we'll send recipes sometimes, but she always has something, a crock pot going.
She's so smart.
And she recommended an Instant Pot for me, but I haven't gotten one yet.
They still scare me.
Because it's just like a pressure cooker, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, but my brother-in-law, I saw him have to I'm like, I don't want to
I don't know, but like that cooks so fast.
Yeah.
I know she uses that a lot during the wrestling season, but maybe we should start like a Wrestling Wives podcast meal prep idea club. Or something.
We should.
Because I feel like you guys probably have good ideas. And
please send us your meals.
Yes.
And we'll post them.
Maybe we could make a spot for it and then make like a whole thing.
That's like a story highlight.
Yeah.
Please send your recipes.
Yes. Give us recipes that are good, number one.
I will probably 25% do them because I will be like, I'm going to do this.
We should do a cooking show podcast.
Oh my God. You know what's really sad though? My mother was like a really good cook, and every single night there was a new meal on the counter. So where did it skip? Like my sister does. So clearly me, it just skipped. But like what? How did it just skip over me?
Yeah, my mom, same. Like to this day, she cooks like my dad has been retired for like a good amount of time, and so she makes lunch and dinner every day.
I struggle just to make a meal for me and Eliza.
Yeah,
I'm good at breakfast.
Like breakfast is not easy, but like we're eating eggs, we're eating bacon, we're eating a sandwich, an omelet, whatever. But
exactly. But lunch, I'm always like, what do we even eat for lunch? Yeah. Like, what is lunch?
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. Okay. We're just digging ourselves a hole.
We really are. Anyway, we're going to be better this year. We're going to say it out loud right now.
Yes, we're going to say.
We're going to start Instagram highlight reel. Is that what they're called? Instagram story?
Instagram story. Like, we will post something.
So who do you think does the social media? Not Mara.
I mean, that's so funny. Mara has a lot of input, but I have
ideas.
Yeah, we'll post some sort of thing, and then we'll try to gather your input, and then post something else with all of it collectively, nicely wrapped for everyone.
And easy. Don't make it difficult.
Yeah.
That lady who makes everything really spice scratchy. That's difficult.
Yeah,
like sometimes I'm like, your one pot meal is not very easy. It's so like kind of difficult.
Yeah.
I need like quick, easy, dirty. Let's go.
Yeah. I
don't want to get sued.
You can take that out.
Because and then sometimes it's really spicy.
Yeah.
Okay,
and we promise in our little thing that we put together, we will not put a story before every recipe. We will just give you the recipe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe slight story, but
that's so funny. Okay, so I think
what to expect. Do people know what to expect?
Yeah, I think one of the reasons that we get a lot of good feedback and we talk to moms out there and stuff is they like to know, to like recommend us to maybe someone who has never wrestled before, or their kids are new to wrestling, or they just feel like they don't have a wrestling community, or they're not friends with any of the moms, because we've talked about how hard it is to make friends as an adult, because like not for me, but I do like a lot of friends, I guess. So I don't know. We just posted recently in collaboration with Allison about just different things you should expect as a wrestling, if your husband is a coach, or if you have like kids who are wrestling. And actually, we can read them right now, just so we can just like talk about them.
The one that made me laugh really hard was your spouse having bruises.
Oh yeah,
because my husband literally has had 2 black eyes within literally the past 2 month.
Yeah.
Month. And do you know that now he has cauliflower ear in his left ear again? No. Yeah, his right ear is all cauliflowery, and now his left ear is too. I'm like, what is occurring?
So you guys, you and Nelson inspired that one, because that was in
his black eye was like,
well, because I was here when he came home with that black eye, remember? And you're like, what?
I was like, what happened to your face?
Yeah.
Politely, I asked.
Brian gets bruises too, but actually on the way here, I got a phone call from my mom because I posted a story and Nehemiah got a cut. She's like, what happened? I'm like, what do you think happened? It was wrestling related, and I was talking to some parents the other day, and they actually said, so we homeschool. So when my kids have a black eye, obviously I know that it's not a thing, but there are some parents that I've talked to that they have to let the administration know that they're wrestlers, because they'll come to school with black eyes, and that's you never, if you don't know the kid, you know what I mean? You can see it. And so I've talked to a few parents where they're like, yeah, we make sure the teacher knows that they're wrestlers, and that the administration knows, so that they are aware, so it's not alarming.
Going on. Yeah.
But Elias has a black eye freaking every single. That actually this weekend at the tournament, Brian Medlin was talking to me. He's like, I've never seen him without a black eye, and I was like, I know, he has a freaking black eye at every tournament. So yeah. Anyway, so I thought that one was in memoriam of you, and
that one made me laugh.
Let me see the other ones. Let's see. This one was Allison, but I also thought about you guys, where expect to see your husband passing it in passing, in a dark hallway or across the mats at a dual tournament.
So true.
So, if you're ready for that, it's still gonna suck, but that might be a thing if your husband's coaching and you guys have, opposite schedules, or you only see each other in the morning when it's 7 a.m. and it's still dark outside because it's the middle of winter, or and I think we've talked in other episodes of if you know that's going to happen, maybe try to plan to combat that. So be more understanding, or plan a date night, or try to combat where you actually see each other, but it doesn't always happen, correct?
No. This sounds really dramatic. It's not you're single during wrestling season, but you're just living,
alive,
still married, but hey, from afar.
Yeah, and so
that's my experience, at least.
Yeah,
because I think we've said this before, at least I know I have, most wrestling coaches are all or nothing.
Yes.
So it's not just a little bit.
Yes, it's not just a little bit.
But like, it's okay. That's why, we started this.
Yes.
Because we have found friendship because of this and other people. So, like, it's going to be okay. You will be fine.
Yeah.
Try your best to make it work.
Yeah.
Communicate with what works. I mean, I always fail at. We failed at. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it.
Yeah.
Jokes, but like, do your best.
Yeah, I think something that I try to do, which again, not perfect, but these are just things that we talk about and things that maybe you guys should try and let us know how it works. I think something that helps me in wrestling season, and this like goes back to social media, is to glamorize, or what is it called? Dang it, I forgot the word. Romanticize parts of your life. You know what I mean? Like, make it fun, even though it's just you walking down the street. Or if you guys get to be home for dinner one time, put the candles on. Just little things that can make your life seem or feel a little sparkle. Just do it. Why not? Why not? Dress up for a fancy dinner or something. I know I use the candle thing because we do with a lot of things with candles in the winter, or in wrestling season with like the
candelabras,
taper candles. I don't know. Emily
Monaco. Hello.
I know. And it makes the kids feel special. I feel special. I don't know. I feel if you glamorize or romanticize or put some whimsy, put some whimsy into like your everyday monotony of your life, but we're specifically talking about wrestling season here, that might be something cool. Like that can help you find little sparks of joy in there.
Yeah, it's really smart.
Yeah. And then if you have kids in wrestling season, I think the main thing that I would say, besides the physical stuff of they're going to be at practice and you got to drive them there and you might be eating at random times, all of that, I think what I'm going to try to focus on myself this season is to find better ways or continue to help my children navigate the sport, their emotions, because I feel like that's a big thing in wrestling. And so I know that as parents, we could put a lot of pressure on our kids. So that's something that we're always constantly working on, not trying to pressure our kids too much, but not at all, because they need some sort of direction. But I feel like because my kids are getting a little bit older and they're figuring out their emotions a little bit more, I want to be more cognizant of, hey, that was hard. Like, maybe you should have done better, or maybe you should have done this, whatever, but you're 10 years old. We will figure this out together. You'll have another chance. Just being a better communicator at emotions, wrestling related material. Sure. That is my goal for this year. Not that I haven't done it before or whatever, but I feel that's what I want to focus on as a parent, because the coaches will figure out the technique and the whatever, and we'll figure out all the tournaments and all the timelines and all that. But I want to focus on that specifically because I want to have a good relationship with my kids in wrestling season. Yeah. I want to focus on that because that's what I would do. Maybe.
And make sure they're still doing okay.
Yeah, make sure they're still doing okay. Make sure we're paying attention to how they're feeling, what they want, what they don't want. Obviously not letting that dictate because you're the parent, or we're the parents, but I want to be more cognizant of that. But it will be crazy, just like any other sport. Like, you're waking up at 5, you're going this, you're doing that, you're, eating. I saw a reel the other day of a mom. It was a soccer thing, but she had a crock pot in her car. And I'm like, genius, but also, I don't know that I've ever done that. I mean, I know I've never done that, but yeah, so.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to ask you a question, though, about being a mom. What do you think is a good way for you and Eliza, I guess, to be around the sport as a young toddler female whose dad is a coach?
I think we're navigating that. I like to go to, Illinois just had their camp.
Yeah.
And that was fun to just bring Eliza to.
Yeah. Oh, she loved the match.
She loved it.
Yeah.
She just got to see her dad.
Yeah.
And ran around like a crazy lady.
Yeah.
And she loved it. So I think just bringing her to things.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to overkill it.
Yeah.
I think just exposure from here and there, and
Yeah.
not only so she can see her dad,
Yeah.
but also just like understand what he's doing.
Yeah,
so
that's good. Yeah.
she doesn't just think he's gone. Because when you're working, right, you're at work.
Yeah.
'Cause that's like I don't know. I work full time. I feel guilty about it every day, but that's another topic. But like, she'll never like see that.
Yeah.
What I go to every day. So for me, when I take her to places that Nelson is, and he's coaching, then she can see, oh, this is where dad is.
Yeah.
Oh, there's kids here. This is fun. You know, it's not like a negative thing that he's gone.
Yeah.
So if I can try to make it like positive for her, then it won't be a negative association with her dad being gone.
Yeah. Oh,
I think that's like my best way to put it, because I don't know if Eliza's going to wrestle.
Right.
And I'm not putting pressure on that by any means. So I guess if she can see that it's like a good thing that he's going and doing, then that will be positive for her. And I don't want ever any child, right, to like resent your parent for being gone. Right. So I think if we can include her in ways, whether like that camp, we just took her and she had so much fun. I'm going to start crying. Why? Emotional. Holy crap. But like, she was so excited to see her dad, and it was so cute. And he was just running around with her on the mat, carrying her around. She wanted to like play with the kids. That was so fun. So like, I can just continue to do that, I think. Yeah. And that's why I'm also really excited to take her to kids tournaments, because there will be other siblings, little, like, I don't want to make it just girls, but probably like the sisters on the sidelines playing. Like, that will be fun. And I'm hoping then for her, it'll be, do we get to go to this? You know, instead of like, I don't want to go to that. Like, if I can make it fun. Yeah. Of course, she might make up one day and be like, I don't want to go. That's fine. Like, you know, like, I'm not going to ever force her.
Yeah.
But
that's funny, because I feel, from what I see on social media, which is not real or all the time, you know what I mean? But I feel like siblings of any sport they're not in it, or they're too young to do it. Like, they go through ups and downs. They like it. They don't want to go. They want to go. They don't want to go. But as long as they see the sport as kind of like a family, not like a family, but like it's something like you said, positive. I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I think last year, I don't really count because she was a baby, but now we're a toddler and we are impressionable.
And she really likes some of the wrestlers. So.
Yes, she does. Yeah, mostly 6 boys then that she knows the best, Andronics and Millards. Yeah, and. Yeah, she knows some of the girls that will be there. Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
And she'll meet new friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It'll be good.
Okay, yeah, I think it will be great. I'm going to will it to be
a lot of willing. That's so funny. Okay. We had this great idea, and by we, I mean Mara.
Oh, yeah, this is me.
Hello. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure. So, I don't even know why I thought of it. I think I thought of it at like 11 o'clock at night.
I think you were somewhere. You were somewhere at like an event.
Was that an event?
Or driving? I feel like you were at a baby show. I don't remember.
I don't know. Okay. But I thought it would be super fun to include you lovely people in this and start a wife of the month, like, what would it be called? Not a competition, but like a nomination. Yeah, nomination type thing, wife of the month. So it just is for someone to give us just an Instagram message.
Yeah, we can put something together, but
and then we can spin it or whatever. But basically, like, tell us why you're nominating a wife of the month, like what they do, why they're amazing, and then we can showcase them.
Yeah, for recognition.
Yeah, because I think like everyone deserves to be recognized. Yeah. Not only all year round, but like especially during wrestling season. Yeah. So we think that would just be really fun to recognize our wives out there. And
so we will put together a post.
Yeah.
And then maybe it might be, I don't know. We don't know yet if it'll be on our website. Like, it'll link to our website. You could submit it there, or on Instagram. I don't know. We have to figure that out. But
that is coming. Might not be this month, but we will get there.
Yeah, maybe when wrestling starts.
Yeah, when wrestling starts. Yeah, but I just thought it'd be fun to recognize the lovely people out there and for everything they do. So please nominate your person that you think deserves Wife of the Month.
Yeah.
And then we'll showcase them.
Yes.
And give them a shout out, because it always feels nice.
Yeah.
To be recognized.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I'm so excited.
It was Nelson's Hall of Fame thing.
Oh, see, I told you you were at an event.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was.
So we're excited for that. Hopefully we get it picks up some steam and we get submissions from like all over the country. That'd be so
that
fun.
would be really fun.
So yeah, let's see. Oh, I was gonna make this comment, and this might sound salty, but social media is so funny. So I think we talked about it last time, how there was a post on there and it was about like a wrestling mom. And then we just got comments of what about the dads?
Yes.
Well, there's been multiple polls, both on my personal and on the Wives podcast, that like we post something and then somebody makes a comment, and it happens on everyone's page. So it's not just ours, where it's, well, what about this person? Or like, what about this person? And so just make sure that you guys know that all this stuff is coming from like, our perspective. So we're nominating a wife because we are wives.
Yes.
So we could do a husband of the month, but we're not going to because we're not husbands. You know what I mean? So like, let's just not go there because the internet is crazy. Or like, if we say, you know, something about our husbands being coaches, well, we're not going to say about our wives being coaches because we don't have wives with our coaches. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, we're not doing anything against anybody. It's just, we're talking from our perspective, and we just do that. And if, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just be nice people.
Yep. That's why it's just wife of the month, because we're the wrestling wives. Okay.
We're the wrestling wives. It's not.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're a girlfriend, like you could be a girlfriend, but we are not girlfriends. We are wives.
No.
You know what I mean? So let's just be nice to everybody.
Yes, please.
Yes. And then this kind of piggybacks off this. Something else that we wanted to try this month is we talk a lot about how our husbands are very all or nothing about wrestling, and many other husbands are the same way. So like, yes, it's all consuming. And we could talk about how healthy that is, or how healthy that isn't, or whatever. But as wives, I think can relate on the motherhood thing, because I feel like motherhood becomes all consuming. And like, as it should be, maybe.
Yes. Not laughing because it's a bad thing. Just like, it's new to me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. Welcome.
Yes. We also talk about this a lot as just friends. And as women, I think it's important. Again, women, because we are women.
Yes.
Talk about how it's important to like remember who you are, to find yourself, or just keep little parts of yourself like alive in whatever season that you're in. So again, this was Mara's idea.
I know.
Mara's idea.
So we want to know.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm on my reading journey this whole year. And so I am on book 20 of 25 of a series, because I'm a psycho, and I am like, reading is now my thing. I used to watch a lot of Bravo. You used to hear about Bravo all the time. I still watch my Bravo, but I am really into reading right now. And so what I thought would be fun is if you guys would let us know, like, what are you reading right now? What are you watching if you don't read? Because that used to be me. So we want to hear what you're watching too.
Or listening, because I listen.
Yeah, I listen as well. I actually tandem now. I bought myself a Kindle not for anything. I just bought myself a Kindle.
For an adult.
And so I listen and I read. It's really fun. And I watch shows. Yeah. But not as much since I stopped pumping. I'm like, I don't have it like when. Because it used to be like when I'm pumping, I watch TV. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Tangent.
I think yes.
But what we want to know is, what are you reading right now?
What are you guys
or listening?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
I always ask.
We want to know.
If I know somebody reads, I'll ask them what they're reading. If I know, sometimes I don't know what to watch, and I'll just text people. I'll be like, "What are you watching? Like, tell me what to watch." You know, like I need a recommendation.
So currently, I am reading the Zodiac Academy series, but I went to the whole universe because, like my husband, I don't half-ass anything. So either. I use my whole ass, and I'm reading the whole 25 book series because I'm a psycho. So that's what I'm reading right now. I'm on the last book of the Zodiac Academy portion. So it's book 9, but it's book 20. Make it make sense?
Contact Mara for any questions on that.
Yeah. But, don't just open that book if you need to
message Mara.
Message me before you do that. And then we can discuss a little bit like or you know what? Just Google if that would be what you're into. It's like romance and fantasy. So if that is not your cup of tea, please do not pick up that book at all. Do not do it. But it's really good. Yeah. And then I'm watching right now anything that's on Bravo. Yeah. So I'm up, I think there are 4 housewives airing right now, and Oh, yeah. And if you were watching Potomac right now, also please message me because a big thing happened in Potomac. It's wild. Someone's going to jail.
Oh my gosh. Like someone's always going to jail.
Yeah, right? Like, why would you go on a housewife show if you have like sketchiness? Like, please don't do that, people. Yeah. I don't know if any of you will. But anyway, so I'm watching my Bravo shows and then I started pole dunk. I started porting. Wait, what? What's it called? Pole dunk? Pole dark. I started it. I don't know why, but I opened my Netflix and I was just like, okay. So I started watching it. I don't know how I feel about it, but now all of a sudden, like everyone's like, we're watching Pole Dark or Dink. I don't know. Pole Dark. Or...
That's so funny because I didn't have anything to watch last night and I started watching.
Yeah. So a medium watching that, and then my husband and I are what? Yeah, I know. I don't know how. I don't really have that much time, so don't ask. But I watched it at my lunch. But then my husband and I are watching Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Second time for me, first time for him. So, but we're not really like about TV right now, him and I. So like I've been working out more. He's been just wanting to just veg. So
yeah,
we're not like being crazy bingers every single night, which is also wild to me because when I watched Game of Thrones for the first time, I would consume like 7 episodes in a day.
They're long, too.
Yeah, so that's embarrassing that I just admitted that. But like, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of wild. Like he's not interested, but yeah, I don't know. It's still really good. I'm liking it, but I've seen it all before. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, it is fun. But yeah, so if you ever want to message me about books, please ask me.
Yes.
But I'm not into... We read very different books. I made her read the Throne of Glass series.
Yes. Yeah. I've read like all those books that are popular right now that actually I saw a lot of people when The Last Onyx Storm.
Onyx Storm.
The Onyx Storm came out. I saw so many people I was at Kids Nationals in Indiana, Folkstyle Kids Nationals, and I saw so many people reading the book. And I was like, yes, love it.
Well, that started me on my whole kick. Yeah. I was on my maternity leave. You're like, Mar, you need to start listening to this. I'm like, okay. And then I finished Fourth Wing Iron Flame, and then I was waiting for Onyx Storm, and so I went back onto my podcast, listening to podcasts, and then in January, I started ACOTAR, and I didn't like it. I hated the first book. If you're going to read that series, just get through the first book. You got this. Anyway.
Agreed.
And then I couldn't get into it. I was like done, like I was over it. And then Onyx Storm came out in January, and then I was like, I listened to that, and I was like, oh, I really kind of want to get back to it. So my friend Dominique, shout out, she's like, just power through the rest of ACOTAR and then finish it. And then here I am.
Yeah, like a 100 books later.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
I read all those, but right now, this is where we're different. And I'm going to try not to talk a lot about this since it has zero to do with like wrestling related.
It's still fun.
And I don't think anybody else, well, maybe we'll see. So one of my favorite movies is The Count of Monte Cristo. And I'm reading the book. Well, I'm listening to the book now, which is like
still reading
Alexander Dumas, it's an old book. So I like history. So I listen to a lot of listening to Count of Monte Cristo, but then I'm reading a book about the Holocaust, which is...
You're doing both?
Yeah. I mean, I don't read that much, but I read when I don't want to watch TV, which is...
And you don't just read then the book you're listening to?
No. So the book I'm reading is a nonfiction book about what happened to all after the Holocaust was over. Where did all the Jews go? And like how the U.S. didn't accept them. They accepted Nazis first. So it's a whole thing.
Whoa.
I know. So I'm reading that, and I'm only like on the 3rd chapter, but every time I go back to it, I have to reread it because I forgot what happened because I read so...
Sporadically?
Yeah, sporadically. But that's the book I'm reading, and that's what I'm listening to. And then, what am I watching? So Brian and I are watching, which this show is so disturbing that I wish I didn't start watching it, but now I can't not finish it. And it's Monsters, the Ed Gein story.
I will not watch that. Nope.
Like, what?
Nope. I watched Monsters, the Chronicle, like the 3. I will not watch anything about Jeffrey Dahmer. One, I don't need to see that.
Yeah.
I don't mind a documentary, but like absolutely not. I don't need a replay. No.
Dahmer wasn't that. This one?
Still.
This one, I'm like,
no.
I fall asleep probably the last 10 minutes of each show because I just don't want to. It's too much. It's too much. And I feel like it's dragged out.
Oh.
So long that I'm like, just tell me what happens to, you know what I mean? Like, just tell me. So we're watching that, Brian picked it because we were watching 1923. 23? The Yellowstone one? But we're in the middle of that. But then we stopped and switched to this.
Whoa, what a switch.
And then in my personal life, I am a big rewatcher of shows. And in the winter, or the fall, I rewatch a lot of shows. So I am finishing up, because I started last fall, and then I'm finishing up Gilmore Girls, which I've watched like a million times. So I'm on the fall, summer, winter episode, whatever. The one they made not too long ago. That's where I'm at right now.
Oh.
And I watch it because I work. I need to watch something that I don't have to focus, because then I'll like work while I do
Interesting.
it. Which, yeah, that's what I do.
I'm still stuck on that you don't physically read what you're listening to.
No.
Like, you're doing 2 different books.
Yeah.
Like, my mind just went like this.
I know, but like I said, I have to reread the book like a million times to like read it. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You should watch The Convent Crystal. That movie's amazing.
I thought you were going to tell me The Monster. I'm like, no.
No. I would say don't watch it, but now I can't.
The second one, I watched only the second one.
The Brothers?
Yeah, because for me...
That was wild too.
For me, though, that wasn't... Okay, yes, it was gross, but it wasn't gross.
No, this is gross.
That's what I mean. So,
like in all the ways.
We were just talking about this at work, and they were talking about what they're... I'm like, stop it. But, like, I already know. I've, like, watched... Because when you take psychology in high school, we, like, watch serial killer documentaries. Like, what the... Yeah. Anywho, but we did. So, like, I know what he did. Yeah. And you know what also is really disturbing? Can just side note. Jeffrey Dahmer. Where's he from? Wisconsin.
Oh, this guy's from Wisconsin too?
I'm like, I don't want to be known that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not from Wisconsin now.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Wisconsin.
In this scenario, I don't know them. But, like, that, so the second one was, like, it bothered me because it's bothersome, but it didn't gross me out where I'm like, you know? I will not watch the third one. And that man is so attractive. And why are you playing that character? Shame on you.
Yeah, Brian, he played Jax Teller, right?
Yeah.
Brian's like, Jax Teller. He always says this is what we're watching. You've come a long way from Sons of Anarchy.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm like,
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to see what that...
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Anyway.
But, yeah.
But we want to know what you're apparently, if you listen and read different things.
We know you guys are reading at tournaments.
Yeah, we know.
We see you guys.
We see you.
Let us know what you do and what you read. And maybe we'll compile and share something with you guys about that. Who knows?
Maybe, since I'm just like a creator of all things.
I know.
Maybe we have our own little book club. Not actually. But, like, we're reading this month.
Yeah.
Everyone read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're interested.
Yeah.
Or just ask us what we're reading.
Yeah.
Because it'll be different.
But how are they going to ask you if you're private?
Maybe I will not be private. Just ask the wives on the Instagram, and then I'll respond from there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, you guys got a lot of feedback to give us.
Yeah.
So
we want to hear from you.
Yeah. We will post about this, and that is my job. Not my job, but like I'm telling myself to like do that. So we have to post all about all of this, and then make sure that you keep sharing our stuff, follow us and all the things. I mean, I guess we should start saying this. If you see us at a tournament, like let us know. We have more stickers. We will have guests too, but I feel like because we never know when we're going to record next, it's hard to get a guest. Yeah. But we have ideas, and we've contacted them, and we have like it going, but
I don't know, you're saying over here that you're going to be kidless 5 nights of the week. We might be able to record more during the week.
Yeah. I mean, I'm game. I mean, and Eliza goes to sleep at like 6:30. Oh yeah, perfect. And so
you might see us more, friends.
Especially if we're talking.
Get ready.
Wife of the month.
Yeah,
books.
Get ready.
So yeah, and good luck to all you guys starting wrestling. Moms, not wrestling, moms starting wrestling this month.
You got this.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Your Takes a village, find your village.
Yes, and yeah, so that's it from us today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, this is like a side story, but if I will not be at preseason nationals, a lot of people keep asking me that, so I'm gonna post on my page, but hopefully this goes out before preseason nationals. But if you're interested in pictures for any events, we'll be posting the ones that I'll be at soon on Instagram somewhere. So you can bug me, but they're few and far between.
Booker.
I want to go to the NCAA duels. You know what I'm talking about? No. Okay, well, they're having a duels tournament.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, Illinois is there. So I might be dabbling in some like NCAA events this year, so we'll see.
It'll be fun.
But yeah. So
yeah, and I don't know what it looks like what we will be going to this year.
Yeah. NCAA.
That, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. Yet.
It's in Cleveland. We could drive.
Yeah, I might be Sam's husband again, but I have to find childcare.
Where's he gonna go?
If it's before spring break, you can't do it again.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
But yeah, I don't know what that's gonna look like this year, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't have a baby, so technically I can go places.
Yeah.
But
thanks, guys.
bye.
Bye.